Hello and welcome back to Culinary Haven. Some things never go out of fashion, and old-fashioned desserts are one of those things. And today we're going to show you our take on the classic sticky toffee pudding. Let's begin. To make the Culinary Haven sticky toffee pudding with salted caramel topping, you'll need, for the cake, 100 grams of unsalted room temperature butter, 200 grams of sugar, 200 grams of chopped dates, 2 large eggs, 200 grams of plain flour, 3 teaspoons of instant coffee, 1 teaspoon of black treacle, 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, half a teaspoon of baking soda, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and a squeeze of lemon. And for the salted caramel sauce, you will need 200 grams of sugar, 125 ml of water, 90 grams of salted butter, and a tub 300 ml of double cream. And we'll start with making the salted caramel sauce because we need to cook it and we need to cool it. Put the non-stick frying pan to medium heat. Pour 125 ml of water and 200 grams of sugar. Stir it and let the sugar melt. At this point we can turn the heat up a little bit, medium high, stirring, helping the sugar dissolve faster. We already see the bubbles on the bottom of the pan, and the sugar is almost all gone into the syrup. And now we're going to cook the sugar on medium heat, turning the frying pan slightly if we need to, that's fine. And the water will reduce and evaporate, and the sugar will cook and caramelize and change the color, and we have to watch it how the color is changing from white to a very pale yellow to amber, and when it gets to the amber color we take it off the heat. After 3 minutes you can see the syrup has changed, the water is all gone, and now we're actually cooking the melted sugar. It's very thick now, but we're not there yet. The liquid sugar is very thick now. You can see those big bubbles. It's about to change color any second now, so watch it. The mixture has become very clear now, and you can see it's starting to go yellow around the edges, and you can also smell that the sugar is caramelizing. See, that's the color is going into more intense yellow color. Just swirl around. Now it's clearly yellow, and in about a few seconds it will turn to amber color. Be very careful, don't overdo it because we don't want burnt caramel, that's not pleasant. That smell, it's so lovely. This is it, it's ready. And now we're going to take it off the heat, put on, and add the butter, cut into small cubes, and swirl around and let it all melt off the heat. And now we're going to put the heat back on because the mixture started to thicken. On a low heat and pour in the cream. Looks like a mess just now. Don't worry about that. It will be fine. Keep stirring and keep cooking it on a very low heat until it's all nice, smooth and creamy. Turn the heat off. And if at any point you see that there are some clusters, crystals of sugar still there, it's not a problem. Just put it back on a low heat, stir it until it dissolves and the whole mixture is smooth again. I'll put the heat back on the last time, bring it to a boil and switch off. This is it. Here we are. Lovely, creamy, salted caramel sauce. And now we'll stir it, pour it into a jug and let it cool. And set it aside until we need it. And now we're going to prepare the batter for the cake. In a small pan, we'll mix the chopped dates, 200 grams, with 250 ml of water, hot water. Stir it. And now we're going to cook it. We're going to bring it to a boil, then turn it down and simmer it for 5 minutes. There you go. Starting to bubble, and now we'll turn it down. And cook for 5 minutes. 5 minutes later, the mixture is thick, the dates plumped up, and let them cool a little bit. And now we're going to prepare the coffee and black treacle mixture. 3 teaspoons of instant coffee, 1 tablespoon of boiling water. Pour in, stir it. Very concentrated. It gives this very special flavor to the sticky toffee pudding and cutting down the sweetness of the cake as well. Now we're going to add 1 teaspoon of black treacle and stir that. There you go, and set it aside. And now we're going to prepare the batter. First, we're going to blend in a medium-sized bowl the sugar and butter. I'm going to use this handheld electric whisk. You can also use a paddle attachment on a stand mixer or just mix it together with a rubber spatula. But I think that the handheld whisk is the best and easiest way to do it. That's enough. Next, 2 eggs, 1 at a time. Crack in. Blend in. And the second. Scrape down the sides. Nice, light and creamy. Now we're going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla, pure vanilla extract, and the coffee and treacle mixture. And now we're going to add the cooked and slightly cooled dates. They're now not hot, but warm. Mix it in. And now the flour. I prefer adding the soda separately or lastly onto the batter and then squeeze some lemon on top of that, which will activate soda, and I think that gives the best results. Half a teaspoon of soda and a squeeze of lemon. See that? And now mix it all in. And mix it just until combined. And we can finish off the mixing with a rubber spatula. Ready. And now we'll prepare the baking tray. You can use any you like. I prefer using the disposable brownie tray. It's about 18 by 30 centimeters, and butter it with softened butter on the bottom and the sides. Done. And now we're going to transfer the batter into the tray. The rubber spatula is the best tool for it. Leaves nothing behind. And using the offset spatula, spread it around even. And now it goes into the preheated to 180 degrees Celsius oven for 20 minutes. Then we'll rotate the tray, turn the temperature down to 160 and bake for another 15 minutes. 35 minutes in total. Right now the mixture reaches about halfway up, and see what it looks like when it's out of the oven. The cake is now ready, and the last thing to do is to pour on top the salted caramel sauce and spread it around. Let it cool and set a little bit. Now I'm going to pour the warm caramel sauce on top of that. A little bit first. Spread it. A little bit more. Perfect. Then you can slice and serve it, and we still have plenty of caramel sauce left, and if you wish, you can pour some on top when you serve. Thank you for watching this episode of Culinary Haven, and a very happy birthday to my husband, who can't wait to get his hands on this sticky toffee pudding. And until next time, bye!